Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headache stack. Restlessness to hell and back.
These days, when you go shopping for an ultra-level flagship phone, chances are it's going to have a massive camera module and a hefty body. It feels like every top-tier phone has turned into a camera-first device. But what if you don't care as much about a huge camera setup and instead want a phone that feels great to hold, types comfortably, has a sleek tapered display, delivers powerful haptics and speakers, and stays thin and lightweight? That's exactly where the OnePlus 15 stands out. It's redefining what ultra really means by focusing on build quality, display performance, and thermal management. A quick shout out to my tech partner from China for sharing this video. A big thank you for making this possible. Hey everyone, it's Maiky from Maiky. If you love staying updated with the latest gadgets, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our exciting tech content. The design of the OnePlus 15 is pure minimalism. The camera module is incredibly compact, less than 3mm across, with no flashy decorations or unnecessary design elements. Looking back, OnePlus's flagship design language has evolved over time. The OnePlus 12 had a busy, layered look, the OnePlus 13 moved toward restraint, and now the OnePlus 15 embraces simplicity to the extreme. The first thing that hits you when you hold the OnePlus 15 is the texture. Its metal frame doesn't use the usual frosted or glossy finish. Instead, it's got a subtle, dry, almost earthy texture. Under a microscope, you'd notice how the particles are finer and smoother than typical aluminum alloy. This gives it a soft, premium grip that resists fingerprints, smudges, and discoloration. Even the camera ring has this same finish. According to OnePlus, the phone's surface is crafted using a micro-paste oxidation process. This not only boosts drop resistance, but also enhances heat dissipation, striking a rare balance between strength, texture, cooling, and overall performance. It's interesting to note that while Apple switched back to aluminum in the iPhone 17 Pro to help with heat management, sacrificing the rigidity and feel of titanium, OnePlus seems to have found a sweet spot here. Maybe this process is something Apple could consider next. The glass back of the OnePlus 15 also introduces what OnePlus calls a cold skin finish. And it's not just marketing talk. Under magnification, the glass really does show ultra-fine particles that give it that smooth, velvety feel while also keeping fingerprints at bay. Even after long use, it stays clean and fresh looking. Attention to detail is another highlight. Every port, SIM tray, and speaker grill is perfectly aligned and centered on the frame. It's the kind of neatness that people with OCD tendencies will really appreciate. The power and volume buttons sit comfortably on the upper right, while the upper left corner houses a control key for silent mode, which can also be customized for other functions, more useful than a simple 3-stage switch. The OnePlus 15 also brings top-notch practicality with IP69K water and dust resistance, NFC, and an infrared remote feature, all without compromising its sleek aesthetic. In hand, the phone feels incredibly well balanced. It weighs just 211 grams, measures 8.18 millimeters thick, and has a width of 76.7 millimeters. The weight distribution is almost perfectly even. If you balance it on a pencil, it won't tip over. Unlike the boxy, flat-edged phones dominating the market, the OnePlus 15 has gently rounded edges that make it far more comfortable to hold. The feel of the bare device is honestly one of its biggest selling points. You really have to experience it in person to understand. The ultrasonic fingerprint sensor is another win. It's fast, accurate, and positioned perfectly, so your thumb barely needs to move. Unlocking the phone one-handed feels effortless. Now let's talk about the display. The OnePlus 15 features a stunning 6.78-inch OLED panel with ultra-thin 1.15mm bezels and a symmetrical 4-sided design. Even the included case is optimized to highlight the screen's immersive look, almost eliminating the visible frame for an edge-to-edge feel. This is the 3rd-generation Oriental screen, co-developed by OnePlus and BOE, using the new X3 luminous material. With a resolution of 2772 x 1272, it's razor-sharp and vibrant. And since OnePlus was one of the first brands to push high refresh displays, it's no surprise that they've stepped it up again, this time with a 165Hz refresh rate. Compared to the usual 120Hz, it's capable of outputting 45 extra frames per second, giving you a smoother experience and quicker touch response. If you're into FPS games, that extra responsiveness can actually give you a competitive edge. OnePlus has even optimized popular social media apps to run at 165Hz, and as more developers catch on, we'll likely see the ecosystem expand, making high refresh experiences more common. Finally, the display supports full brightness DC dimming at a hardware-level brightness mode designed to protect your eyes during late-night use. You can turn it on in the eye comfort settings, and it helps reduce strain in low light while keeping the screen looking natural and easy on the eyes. In short, the OnePlus 15 is a refreshing reminder that a true flagship isn't just about camera specs, it's about perfecting the way a phone feels, looks, and performs in your hand. The OnePlus 15 takes the idea of a performance-focused flagship to a whole new level. It's powered by Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 chipset, backed by 16 gigabytes of LPDDR5X ultra-high-frequency RAM running at 10,667 Maiky set. Combine that with up to 1 terabyte of UFS 4.1 storage, and you've got a phone that's built to deliver peak performance in every scenario. Paired with OnePlus's new generation of gaming kernels, the phone pushes some impressive numbers. During gameplay, it reached a native resolution of 1920x1080 with an average frame rate of 60 FPS in map tests, all while maintaining a super efficient power draw of just 3.93 watts. In Honkai Impact 3rd, it fully utilized the screen's pixel density, achieving a maximum resolution of 2772x1272. On the Golden Moment map, it averaged 59.1 FPS with a power consumption of around 7.82 watts. Meanwhile, in the Shadow Walk map, the resolution peaked at 1782x918, and in the Light and Shadow Square map, it averaged 60.1 FPS with only about 4.47 watts of power use. Across all these tests, frame rates stayed consistently near full, and the device temperature remained comfortably under control. Even in Honkai, Star Rail on ultra graphics settings, where power consumption passed 7 watt, the phone barely heated up. That's thanks to OnePlus's next-gen cooling system, which uses a high-conductivity structure combined with supercritical hydrogen gel insulation. This smart design channels heat away from your hand area, so even during long gaming sessions, the phone stays cool and comfortable to hold. Battery life is another standout feature. The OnePlus 15 packs a massive 7,300 mAh Glacier Battery built with a dual-cell design. With a 15% higher energy density at 840 watt ampere, it can easily last an entire day, even for power users. Charging is just as impressive. 120 watt wired Super Boost charging and 50 watt wireless fast charging ensure you're never waiting long. In real-world testing, using the included charger, it hit 50% in just 16 minutes and a full charge in 42 minutes. And since many new EVs now feature built-in wireless charging pads, having 50-watt wireless charging on the OnePlus 15 makes it incredibly convenient for charging on the go, whether you're commuting or driving. Now let's talk about the camera setup. Despite its compact and understated rear module, the OnePlus 15's photography capabilities are nothing short of impressive. It comes equipped with Oppo's in-house LUMO imaging system and a triple camera array, a 50 megapixel main camera, a 16mm ultra-wide lens, and an 85mm telephoto lens. The main sensor is Sony's IMX906 with a wide f1.8 aperture and optical image stabilization, OIS, for sharper, more stable shots. The telephoto camera uses Samsung's Gen5 sensor with an f2.8 aperture and OIS, offering 3.5x native zoom and up to 7x lossless zoom through smart out algorithms. The ultra-wide lens uses an OV50D sensor with an f2.0 aperture and a 116-degree field of view, perfect for expansive shots and landscapes. Image processing here leans toward realism. Colors are natural, white balance is precise, and the overall tone stays true to life. The telephoto maintains detail without over-processing, making it great for users who prefer authentic-looking photos rather than heavily enhanced ones. Up front, there's a 32-megapixel selfie camera with improved light sensitivity, delivering clear and vibrant portraits for everyday use. In the end, the OnePlus 15 stands as a flagship that focuses on balanced excellence. It refines its strengths while maintaining that signature minimalist OnePlus design. From its stunning display and powerful cooling system to its long-lasting battery and polished camera setup, this phone delivers on all fronts, whether you're a serious gamer chasing performance or just want a smooth, premium everyday experience. And of course, OnePlus continues to impress with its materials. The metal frame and glass back not only look sleek, but also feel premium in hand. If you're someone who appreciates texture and craftsmanship, definitely try holding it yourself. You'll understand why it stands out. That wraps up today's video. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tech content. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.